Needs more line graph. I've considered having a look at the line graph. But then it gets even more weird, and then it means you're spending so much more of your more time in your run explaining to your viewers what the heck your your live split is doing than you are actually talking about the run.
What was that noise? Who's that? I heard something.
So this is a really interesting bit of the run. This is where I go into a vent, and then we do that and skip. What's that? Oh, you just want to know what the blue line means on the graph? Well,
I heard something. Where'd he go? I heard something.
yeah, I probably would.
I heard something. Where'd he go? I heard something.
I do have another sneaky confession, which unfortunately isn't going to amount to anything, but I did start experimenting with making a Taz. Unfortunately, because this game is shit, it's not gonna happen. To make PC Tazes, there's two ways of doing it. Which the other way would totally work, but it's really long-winded and will be a pain in the ass. The main way that you make Taz is by using a specialist emulator that allows you to play the game a frame at a time, and then each frame you input the key or whatever input you want. You input the input that you want for that individual frame, and then you play it back. The Tazes are actually called movies, which I've discovered. I didn't know that they're actually called movies. When you're watching a Taz, you're watching a movie. I thought was interesting. I don't know. Might not be very interesting. Might be the most boring fact about Tazes you've ever heard in your entire life. Then again, you might also be thinking, what's a Taz? that dude from Bugs Bunny. Want to play Metal Gear Solid as the dude from Bugs Bunny? I've completely lost my trail of thought, as usual. Doesn't take much. What's it? Taz. A Taz is a small chocolate bar, like a Freddo, but it's got caramel on the inside. They used to be 10p each, now you don't see them anymore. I mean, you barely see Freddos, and they're like 20p each, and we're all like, what? Or Tazos. I used to have a folder full of Tazos. Tazos and Pogs. Like, Tazos were like Pogs, but they had like little holes in them, so you could like clip them together for what seemed like no reason whatsoever. Ooh, fast elevator. This is it. This is the run. Tazos were great. So I had a massive folder of all my Pogs and Tazos. I'm pretty sure I had some of them labelled. I think I took them to Cubs to get my collector's badge. They were all Looney Tunes characters, or mostly Looney Tunes characters. You used to get them free in packets of crisps. It's another gold! Another half a second shave. 36.49. I can't remember if I had any Pokemon ones. I don't remember any Pokemon ones. Anyway, a Taz, or a tool-assisted speedrun, is what I've been working on. For PC, you use a program called, I think it's called Hourglass. Pretty sure that's what it's called. And the way it works is, it is an emulator. It's a PC emulator on your PC. It's really weird. It's sort of a PC emulator. It's not quite. But basically, you feed it in an executable. What does that even mean? I mean, you're right, but so. Yeah, you use Hourglass, and the problem is the Metal Gear Solid 1 port is so bad. Like, I actually re-downloaded the GOG version to try the GOG version with it. The only one I haven't tried yet is the retail CD disc, which I do have, so I might try it. Can't imagine it'll work. But with the Reddit patch, I either got it to crash straight away. Well, the black lines have come out. I'd love to know why they do sometimes, and sometimes they don't. The only problem is sometimes when they don't, the game crashes. That's not nice.
You win.
I was just mashing it. I was just mashing.
Had enough.
just mashing select, and it still went into it.
The torture will stop as I promised.
Well, there goes that half a second.
I'll take the woman in return. I'll have my fun with her.
So yeah, it either crashes straight away.
I hope you can still look at yourself in the mirror,
if I set it to allow the game to go into full screen, it will go into full screen. Then the game will minimize, because presumably the Hourglass has become the active window again. And then when I go back to the game, I can hear it and it's running, but I can't see it. So yeah, it just doesn't work. I'll try a couple of other things, but I'm not hopeful that I can get to work. With GOG, it just doesn't work. Full stop. It just doesn't even open the executable. It stops looking great, folks. The thing is, because it is simply, the whole thing with the Taz is it doesn't really interact with the game at all. It is just simply a series of button presses. You are telling a robot what button to push at every single frame of the game. There's no other interaction with the game, so it's not like we could even do this to make Snake. To make Snake change his pattern. You can't really change the pattern of the Taz. Certainly not with Hourglass. I don't know if there are more complex Taz tools for other consoles that you can change inputs and do different routes. So the thing with it is like we would always have to push the elevator button twice.
Hey, I'm
here. We would always have to go for PAL key 7, really. Unless we just went 1, 2, 3 and just like, if it fails, then it fails, and Taz is over.
Wait.
So yeah, Taz's and RNG don't work very well together. Lovely jubbly. Control elevator. Those are the worst ones. Controls. Right, anyway, I'm gonna concentrate here. Can we get past this room?
Who's that?
I don't know how that guard didn't spot me, but he didn't. Hello, Metal Gear Speedrunners. Thank you very much. Is it Joseph streaming tonight? Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. I am currently on world record pace on Metal Gear Solid 1 any %. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. We've got Palki and lots of other things to get past first. Pretty much if I can get past this room, then we are on for a full run. There's that guard. Cool. Right, we're on. Sweet. Did you, I did catch a little bit of it earlier. Did you get the world record? Because I know that's what you were aiming for. Aiming for new game plus no kills stealth. If I recall from what I saw. Oh. Screwed this up somewhat. Awesome. That's another time save there. During my PB, I accidentally ran into that room a little too early and triggered the camera. Right, well, as we are now into Tower A, Tower A is always kind of the final sort of this is it moment. This should be now the one going to the very end. We're seeing lots of green, which is good. Good evening, what the hell, fried chicken. Thank you for the luck there, Jay. And thank you for the raids too. I was just popped on just to. I was going to do some more runs of this and thought, yeah, I might as well stream it. Already had 2 raids and a bunch of people tuning in, so it's always nice to have people here. So thank you. I'm tempted with ground zeros for the next one to learn. I do want to learn another Metal Gear Solid. I didn't want to be chasing 80% world records, and then the community went, "Oh, we found this." Like, okay, I'll get back on it. From a lot of what I've read, MGS2 might be the best one for me to do next, because a lot of people have suggested that there's quite a nice natural progression onto MGS2, whereas MGS3 is quite different. Beautiful. Right, I'm gonna have to be quiet because I've screwed up the pelt a couple of times. This is where like the run can die here if I screw this up. I'm currently nicely ahead. A little slow. but it's not too bad. I haven't messed it up, unless I get shot by liquid here. Okay, a little slow, lost some time, but it's not that bad. Certainly am. Don't know why I can't do that trick anymore. Fluttered a little too far over to the right. Wasn't really necessary. Okay, it's looking good. That was good. Was a little worried with that because I've only just switched to flipping guards instead of PPKing them. So I'm always a little worried about have I quite got this right? Do I know what I'm doing? Shot there by the camera, but that's what I do really about that. But it's looking good. It's whether it stays that way. One thing I found from running on Thursday, I actually started doing some comparisons with Limes' run, and like his lines and his knowledge as to exactly when he can push circle to hit that control panel, exactly when to push circle to get onto a ladder. It's amazing. Like I was getting golds on some of the runs from heating and freezing the power key. I was getting golds and I was still a second behind. It's crazy. It's just, the man is a god. Alright, let's not screw this up because this is another place where I can lose quite a bit of time if I'm wrong. Good. All good. Right, it's time to see whether this run is even doable. Is that a question for me or a question for B-Man? I can hear it. It's only liquid where I can't hear it. It's only for the liquid fight. Yeah, it's only for liquid because I need to be able to hear my button presses because there's a very specific rhythm for the liquid fight. Rest of the game I listen to the whole thing. There's a lot of sound cues. It'd be quite difficult to get through without any sound. A lot of people run the game without any music. However, there are a couple of music cues that are very helpful. I have tried runs without the music. Alright, as I say, this is where the run lives or dies. If this is a bad PAL key, this run is pretty much over. It's not a great PAL key, but it's not a bad one. So I think I might be, but I'm probably behind now, but not by a lot. And there's time to make up. Rex, Liquid, and Escape all lost some time. Oh, come on. I can't afford to do that. Okay, so I am now behind my time, but I'm still just ahead of world record pace. Unfortunately, it's only by 1/4 of a second. So I'm probably going to drop it again, because, like I said, Limes' lines throughout all of this is just incredible. But I'll see what I can do. And then there is time save on like Liquid and other stuff. Oh, just got another gold. Yep, there we go. Like I said, I just got a gold, and but I fell behind again. So it's, the man is a god. Crows. Let's call you by what you actually are. Which horrible wee beasts. You were helping someone out with an MGS game yesterday. Which MGS game was it? And how were you helping them? Tell us more. Oh, this one. Okay, cool. Never forget your first time. I remember not owning the game but having the demo and just playing the demo for hours on end. Me, my brother and our friends just taking it in turns to just play the demo just over and over and over again.
that noise?
And then my mate got the game. Just go over to his house all the time and just play it. I got another gold. By 0.03 of a second. It's the blast furnace. I still don't think I've... It's either on the way or the way back from the blast furnace. I still don't think I've had a run where I've not been shot by the camera. So that's probably another time save. If I can get it. Yeah, sorry, Flask Furnace. Is that what it's at? Oh no, it's called, it is still called 2 Blast Furnace. With a funny name for that one. Of course there is the old good fuck Reddit. Two Flask Furnace. Do I just do all of them at this time? Although Polled Cal doesn't really work, does it? Actually, you know which one would work? Hank Tanger. Hank Tanger sounds like a 1980s cop. Right, for a cop show. Da 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 da. Hank Tanger. P.I. Down, 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 down. You just know that Hank Tanger has got a secretary called Claire Stein. Lost a bit of time there because of getting shot. Really? Behind again. Do you have some time save against slimes? The main one is a liquid. You did 2 throw, whereas I can do 0 throw. You can probably do 0 through now, just at the time. Did 2 throw. Watching that clock. Alright, can I get down without being shot? If this all comes down to Palki, it's going to be horrendous. The only other thing I can really think of, obviously there's elevators and getting shot and stuff like that, but the only other thing that I kind of did wrong was rappel was a bit slow. The only other major difference. I suppose the only other thing is I'm going to get shot, aren't I? Or not. That was nice, I didn't get shot. The only other thing is, for some reason I can't do the Tyler 2 step at Wolf anymore. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing wrong for that. Because it should be even easier than it was before, but I can't do it. I can't do it, Captain. I'm giving her all she's got. See, I'm not sure what the solution to that is. I'm mashing them. I'm mashing them as soon as I can start mashing them, but Snake just decides he's not going to step forward, so I don't quite know what it is. It wasn't that it had to be the Nikita, did it? It shouldn't do, because it's the exact same as all the other swimming that we're doing. Checkmate. Right. The finale. I didn't get shot, so I am hoping that it's going to be a gold. It depends if I've got through that section without getting shot before. But we'll see in a minute. And for some reason, the DualShock, the DS4 sometimes registers that button as start. I don't know why. And the problem is that was not a game pause. So I'm now massively behind. Fuck me. Just right at the fucking end. Just decides to not input it as. This is why I sometimes use, because I've got it set so that the left hand side of the touchpad is select and the right hand side is start, but the share button is still also select. So I sometimes use that, and yeah, can't believe I just lost like 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds. Phase 1 was pretty good. It's whether I screw up phase 2, which happens quite often, unfortunately. But phase 2.
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
What, like the
If
single
you
step
cross
up?
this line,
No.
you'll fall.
Nope.
At this height,
Not trying it.
it
I
will
will
kill
try it.
even
I will try it
you.
if I know the run is dead.
Have at you, Snake. Nice shot!
Oh, it's good, but it's still not enough.
I'll drive.
I gotta
Uh-oh, a surveillance camera.
I gotta pull something quite special out my arse for this.
Darn, no keys. I got him. Let's go.
going back to right side shooting first because I've been messing up left side shooting. This is it.
Uh-oh, Snake. It's a checkpoint. Here they come.
Good first checkpoint.
Good job, Snake. Let's go. Snake! Here they come. Damn, you can't get through. Snake, you gotta clear a path.
That was nice and fast.
You did it, Snake.
Shame about getting shot, but that was pretty fast.
Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet. Liquid.
Those two. Then.
Snake, look, daylight. Hold on.
It's not enough. It's just not quite enough. Fucking Palky. $37.15. Palky and Repel. No, Palky was Palky number 3, which is slightly worse. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, it's not a good Palky. For Palky to be good, it needs to be 4, 5, or 6, and I got 3, so it was a bad Palky. Palky did the eating. Yeah. But damn, I still lost a second on liquids, on escape. Not quite sure where I get that second back from. I think I don't know. Like the only thing with that escape that went wrong, actually no, there were 2 things that went wrong with that escape. First one was that I could have got the like frame perfect hit as he's bumping into you. I only got 1 of those when I could have 2. And then there was 1 point where I think he swerved. And here's iTap Slow right for the end of the one. But yeah, then there was that I think he swerved over and I didn't hit him at 1 point, and that might have done it. I mean, I got the PB. I've just got PB by 7.5 seconds, 37.15. I am, and again, just like last time, it's 37.15.01. If I had saved 0.02 of a second, it would have been 37.14. But less than half seconds. Oh, so close. So damn close. Oh. Alright, this one definitely will be going on YouTube, so if you've been watching the YouTube VOD, thank you very much for joining in. I've been Nick RP Green. I stream on twitch.tv/NickRPstream, Nick RP Green, sorry, every Tuesday and Thursday from 8 PM BST. Hope to catch you there. Bye-bye!